Welcome back to another Minetest mod review. Today we are looking at the edit mod, which it's kind of like World Edit, if you're familiar with that mod at all. But there's just 4 features. There's a fill bucket, a delete tool, and then a copy and paste tool as well. These items can't be crafted, so you will need to be in creative to get them. Just search for the word edit. I'm not in creative, so they don't show, but if I do this, grant me creative, and then we go here and we just do a quick little search for edit, you'll see your different nodes that you can place. So we'll start with the fill tool first. So all of these tools actually work similarly. You just right click to place. So that's our fill bucket. So we have one there, and we want to fill all the way over to here, right here. And then we just select from our inventory the item we would like. I do have all of these items in inventory, only I think one of each except for the stone, but it does not use any of your inventory. So yeah, I still have 99 stone. Now again, it's kind of a creative only. You can get these tools in non-creative and use them in non-creative, and they don't use any of your items, but it's essentially the same as giving yourself creative, because then you can just place out, a whole bunch of diamond blocks and then mine them all and turn them all into non-diamond blocks. You do appear inside of the stuff when you place it, which might be a little annoying to some people, but usually you can just jump out without any issues. And by now you should kind of see how this works. So you just place the 2 nodes down in your opposite corners, and it will fill in with whatever's there. So what we can do, I can make a, well actually I can't make a dirt tower because I only have 1 dirt. I can make a stone tower right in the corner here, about that high, and then we'll put a fill node up there, and then we'll put the other one here, and we will fill this with sand, and we now have a giant block of sand, which is glorious. It's what we have always wanted. And then to switch things up a little bit, we're going to go ahead and delete some stuff out. So we'll do this. I don't actually know if this will work. Yeah, I didn't think this one through too much. I have to do all of this. Okay. Well, I can place that there. So the delete tool we see works a little differently than the fill tool. Maybe I should go ahead and punch out a tree here and throw the delete block in. So the delete block, we'll put one there, and we'll put one here, and see how it doesn't do anything. So what we need to do if we actually want to delete something is have something between, there we go, between the 2 blocks. So the delete and the fill bucket kind of work opposites of each other. The delete tool will do a real small example. We can put one there and put one here. Nothing will be deleted. If I dig down 2 nodes and place one there and one here, it deletes this node, because what it's doing is it is deleting the node. So here one is, and this is the upper corner, and it's facing, where I'm going to place my next node. So this corner right here on the top is the one edge that we delete, and because I placed the other one here, this lower corner right here is the point between. So it just draws a cube between the 2 closest points of these, which would be, in this case, 1 block. Whereas the fill tool, let me destroy that. The fill tool, if I place one there and place one here and do dirt, fills the nodes and themselves. So the fill tool fills the spaces that the node is occupied in. The delete tool does not delete the space that the node is in. So I can do the same thing here, and we will only delete that one in the center. So that is the difference between those 2. And then the copy and paste, I think, work the same as the delete tool. So I theoretically have now just copied a blank space. Yes, I copied a blank space. That is genius. Absolute genius. So I can go ahead and throw a copy there, and I will put my other copy on top of this to clipboard. There we go. And now when I paste from the clipboard, whichever one you placed first is the one that will be the corner that will be used when you place the paste. So we place our paste and we get some floating dirt in the air with a hole in the middle of it. Wow, super cool. I don't know why we would want that. I mean, admittedly, you would likely not be doing that. You would be doing something a bit more sane. Had I not built this as poorly as I did, I wouldn't be digging through wood right now. There we go. We can delete out a chunk. Hey, and it doesn't update the sand. As soon as I punch it, it will, though. Yeah. So that's how that works. And then if we wanted to delete this, we would have to throw up a bit of scaffolding on it, which will be difficult to... Oh, but I'm in creative, that's right. So not so difficult. So if I put the other delete here, it'll delete that out. And then I still have to manually come in and delete this myself. Super. So that's how it works. You don't get any of the items when you delete. It doesn't cost you items to place or to copy and paste. That's all the functionality of it. It just says copy, paste, fill, and delete. It can be useful though, you know, if you're trying to make a long bridge. And just to provide some more demos here, even though I don't really need to. Here we'll put one corner up on that, and the other one we'll put up onto the sand here. So it'll actually be more of a platform than a bridge because it's gonna be quite wide, I think. But that's all right. All right, so and then we want the other end to be here. So we'll just do that, and we want it to be sand, just to really confuse people. So they can be like, wait, how did this work? There we go, we have a large sand bridge. And now we don't have a large sand bridge. We do kind of have a sand wall though. Obviously, maybe don't use sand if you're building bridges, you know? Because that's kind of not a great idea. But that's how it works. And that's the edit mod. All the links will be on my website, as always, which is linked down in the video description as always. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for another video, and I will see you then.